Hi, this is Chris and welcome to Winemaker TV. Do you like wine? Do you like mead? Do you like cider? Have you ever thought about making it for yourself? Well, if so, this is the place for you. New here? Please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll know every time I come out with a new wine and a new video. Today we'll be making a ginger beer, so stay tuned. Summertime's getting really close, and I'm gonna go over a recipe I found real quick to make a ginger beer. Be nice, refreshing on a summer day. So let's go over what you'll need. First off, you'll need a electric tea kettle, and if you don't have one, a pot and on your eye will do. You'll need 2 cups of sugar, funnel, and the strainer, because we're going to be straining off the concoction. 1 gallon of a good quality water, spring water, purified water. 1 pound of minced up ginger. Several recipes I looked up say peel the ginger, others say don't peel the ginger. So I took the middle road. I peeled it somewhat. You know, I left some of the skins on there. Then threw it in a food processor, chopped it up, and it's ready to go. The recipe also called for a teaspoon of cream of tartar. It also called for the juice of 1 lemon, but I didn't have that, so I'm going to use a tablespoon of acid blend. And since it's going to have a high acid content, I'm going to be using a teaspoon of yeast nutrient. And I think that's it, so let's get started. Step number 1 will be, let's start heating up this water. Man, I got stuff everywhere. So take your water, fill up your electric tea kettle. Go ahead and get this water warmed up. Okay, you'll start hearing that percolate in a minute. Now, I always keep a couple of these empty water bottles around for my primary fermenters. So let's go ahead and start adding our dry ingredients to that while it heats up. So you're going to add your 2 cups of sugar, 1 tablespoon of acid blend. Dummy me here, cut the side of the bag before I realized there was a Ziploc on this thing, so I have to double bag it now. So 1 tablespoon of acid blend. One teaspoon of cream of tartar. And just so you know, all the ginger I got was organic. So that was a little to make it so fresh and so clean. Okay. All right. 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient. You hear our kettle starting to all right, we'll add our 1 pound of ginger. We're going to take our water from our kettle and help it into the bottle. sure you get all the ginger off the side of the funnel. And this is why you always keep your tops. We're going to shake this up. And make like a ginger tea. And we're going to let it steep for an hour to let it cool and intermingle all the flavors. So we'll be right back. We are back, and it's been about an hour and a half. This is cooled down to room temperature and incorporated really good. So we're going to transfer all that sweet ginger tea into our primary now. So you put your strainer and give it a shake. Make sure we're getting everything. And just pour it slowly into your strainer. Ooh, this smells so good. I wish YouTube would hurry up on that smell-o-vision. They need to work on that. So we're going to try to fill it up about it. Whoop! Ooh, that would have been ugly. I went an inch from the top. A winch from the top. An inch from the top. Go ahead and add that back. All right, stay. Stay. There we are. Ooh, this smells so good. Hope it's going to be good. We're going to be bottle conditioning this. So we'll add our yeast. Today we're using a white wine yeast, a Red Star Premier Cuvée. And give it a little swirl. Add your airlock. Whoop, and we are done. So we'll be back to wrap things up. And that's how you make a ginger beer. If you like what you see here and you want to help support this channel, there'll be links in the description below, Amazon affiliate links. Even if you don't need any of the equipment, if you smash one of my links and go about your average, ordinary Amazon purchasing, I'll get credit for that, and that'll help me go a long way to purchasing equipment and ingredients. Also, there's a link in the description below for my Facebook group. If you want to join up there, that'd be great. Build a community. This will take about a day or two to start fermenting. We're going to let it ferment for up to 7 to 10 days, and after 2 weeks we'll probably transfer this over to a secondary to help it start clearing a little bit. 2 weeks after that we'll be bottling it and bottle condition it so it'll be sparkling ginger beer. Yeah, it's going to be so awesome for summer. Woo! And so we'll be bottling it and then we'll be enjoying it after that. So this is Chris with Winemaker TV, and that's all there is today.